What's going on, Pisces? This is Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the month of May. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there, staying safe as usual. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone that watches the reading, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign on one of the previous videos that I did for Pisces. All right, let me show you guys your cards. This is going to be your present energy that we're tapping into first, your main storyline as usual. After that, we will move over here to your futuristic energy on the left side, and this will also be your supporting details. In the end, we're wrapping it up with the fairy card. You guys have the King of Autumn. All right, if you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should. Follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that through the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to book. All right, Pisces, let's do this. It's May. Brand new energies coming through. So, crowning your reading, we do have the Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. So a lot of fiery energy is coming in for the month of May, and not surprised because the other readings that I've been doing for other zodiac signs, I've been seeing a lot of fire too. So you guys definitely join the gang when it comes down to a certain amount of passion that's coming in, a certain amount of drive that's coming in. You guys may be experiencing some breakthroughs when it comes down to your material world. In the month of May, a lot of Pisces may be feeling a lot more inspired, enthusiastic, just a little bit of a push coming in from the universe with the Ace of Wands here. And it could be in regards to your home life, your stability, your security, the foundation that you're working on building, the empire that you're wanting to build for yourself, your future as a whole. This could also be involving family members or loved ones, or some sort of partnership that you feel inspired in order to work on or to build with the Four of Wands here. But I really feel like a lot of Pisces are thinking about the long term coming into May. You're looking at things that you can do to get ahead, things that you can do to set in place for what you're trying to build for your future, the vision that you're trying to bring into the world or incorporate into your everyday life. You could be making little small changes in order to make things run a little bit more smoother when it comes down to the Four of Wands. Some of you guys could be changing around your house, changing furniture in May, because I'm almost feeling like it's going to be this fresh breeze of energy that's coming in for you guys. And it's going to cause you to want to just switch some things up. Maybe about yourself, maybe about your house, maybe about your furniture, the clothes that you're wearing. It's like you're kind of gearing things up for the energy that's going to continually come in. And you want to have your energy matching the energy of your manifestations is what I feel. So a lot of you guys, even if it's just on a subconscious level, you're going to be working with the law of attraction and doing certain things almost like feng shui in order to attract in more of the energy that you want as opposed to the energy you don't want. And this could be, like I said, on yourself specifically or on your environment with the Four of Wands. The Five of Wands here does show that there could be a little bit of conflict or possibly some competition that you're facing when it comes down to you building whatever it is that you're wanting to build, you wanting to grow and expand your space. You could be running up against either some conflict on the external or internal that you're kind of having to face and battle over, right, with the Five of Wands here. Or some of you guys could be in a space creatively, work or career, where you're kind of facing a little bit of competition. It could be a competitive environment. And like I said, you're coming up with different ways to win overall, to kind of be successful in this space that you're in. So you could be coming up with ideas to face the competitors, or to overcome some sort of conflict that kind of arises in the month of May with the Five of Wands. But I do like how this Five of Wands card, and by the way, you guys, I am using the Crystal Tarot deck as an added deck inside of my cards. Other than that, we're using the Klimt Gustav deck in the middle here which is the golden deck. And then on the left side, we have the Rider Waite. All right, but this is the new addition on the right side, the Crystal Tarot deck, which was actually donated by one of the subscribers, and it was recommended to me by another subscriber. So thank you guys for the help. But 5 of wands, I like how in this depiction of the card, they have this star, which is kind of connecting these wands, right? And so I'm kind of feeling like any conflict that may be arising in the month of May, or any sort of competition that you have, is kind of especially to a Pisces, is pointing you in a certain direction that you should be shifting in or changing. Maybe it could be a small shift or change that you're doing, because this is only a 5. But I do feel like whatever conflict arises that you're facing externally, it's almost going to be pointing you to something else that you should be kind of shifting around or changing. Or if this is just competition, you're going to be making adjustments, is what I feel. And I'm really seeing 555. So if you guys have been seeing 555 on a clock, then this is kind of like the sign from the universe to let you know that there are some things that are going to be shifting. There are going to be some small changes or adjustments that you're needing to make in order to continue to build on your path, right? So everything is in alignment. Even if you're facing some conflict, this is coming out of alignment, because you're headed towards the right direction with the Ace of Wands energy. And whatever you are building with the 4 of Wands is continuing to grow. All right, so the hiccups that come along with that, the speed bumps that come along with that, are really going to be an opportunity for you to adjust for the better, not for the worse. All right, so definitely don't take any conflict or competition that comes your way as a negative aspect in the month of May. It's going to be almost like the universe letting you know certain things that should be adjusted with what it is that you have going on. All right, below that, we have the Page of Cups with the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is here. So with the Page of Cups energy, some of you guys could have an offer coming in that could be on the emotional side. With the Page of Cups, this could be somebody that is possibly coming in that's brand new, or somebody from the past that's kind of wanting to come back around to offer some sort of apology, possibly. That's just for a few of you Pisces. For the rest of you Pisces, though, I'm feeling like with the 2 of Wands, you're really making some sort of decision to head in this certain direction that you have had your eye on for a while. But with the 2 of Wands, you could be almost deciding on whether you're wanting to commit to something, or deciding on whether you want to step all the way across this threshold, because the 2 of Wands to me really represents almost a crossroads or a threshold that you are looking to step into. And maybe some of you guys have like 1 foot already in or over this threshold, and you're really almost trying to decide if you should kind of like go all the way over. This could be something that is attached to your emotional side, though. Like I said, it could be a connection to another person, possibly a water sign, or it could have to do with something that you enjoy doing that brings you emotional fulfillment. That could be in the beginning phase, but you're deciding whether or not you want to jump head first all the way into this, or if you want to continue to like take the baby steps and inch your way into this next phase of your life, or this new beginning. But the Knight of Wands is also here, so there is something that's very passionately connected to this opportunity or opening that you're kind of thinking about committing all the way to, or thrusting yourself into in some sort of way. This could have something tied to your passion and what you're passionate about, your dreams when it comes down to your creations, or something that you're working on creatively. This could be a career path that you're wanting to pursue. Yeah, but I'm really feeling this kind of indecisive energy almost, or this kind of energy where you're just kind of wanting to inch towards it a little bit and play it safe a little bit with the 2 of Wands. But it is something that once you get going in it with the Knight of Wands, you're going to be very passionate, and you're going to be moving very quickly and fast into this phase or chapter that you're wanting to step into. Over here we have the Ten of Wands energy with the Death card and the Five of Swords. So this Ten of Wands energy does represent some sort of completion that a lot of Pisces have been working very hard on to wrap up, to end with the Death card. All right. This seems like it's coming from the past though, and it's almost like the residue of it is really still being closed out in the month of May. This could have been a very rough time for a lot of you Pisces, a very heavy time where you were carrying around a lot of burdens. You had like this extra amount of weight on your shoulders, and now that this cycle has already been wrapped up, it's like it's really being closed out in your life with the Death card here, and it's really becoming only a memory when it comes down to your reality and where you're at in this present moment. But like I said, some of the residue is still attached to your energy, so some of you guys in May are still working on closing out some of these older chapters that you still think about, or they pop up, you know, inside of your emotional space or your mental space. Just for you guys to continue to process it, to continue to kind of lay it to rest in some sort of way. We do have the Five of Swords energy though, because it is something that you guys decided to walk away from, and you're continuing to walk away from it. It's almost like you're getting further and further away from this older energy, which is why it's continuing to close out with the Five of Swords here, right? But once again, this really reminds me of the Five of Wands card. So even this chapter that you closed out in your past was really synchronized and really was by divine design, from how things played out and how you walked away from it and how you chose to close it out and process it and heal from it and move on. Even that scenario or energy has been kind of synchronized to where you're headed in this new path, or this decision that you're choosing to step into or fully commit to in some sort of way. This could have been the catalyst, this energy from the past that sparked you to kind of passionately start to pursue something new, or to start to follow your heart, or want to pour more energy into something that emotionally fulfills you and no longer neglected in some sort of way. So I like that you guys are coming in very strong in the month of May, Pisces, and you're facing any sort of conflict or competition that could be coming your way. But on top of that, you're being almost led and guided by this universal energy, and you're starting to see like all of your stars align, or all of the past experiences align and bring you to this present moment where you're very strong. All right. Coming below that, we have the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords again. So some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a air sign in the month of May. This could possibly be the person that you're wanting to make an offer towards, or they're coming in to make an offer towards you when it comes down to this emotional connection. But it's almost like a crossroads here. And either you're at a crossroads, or this person could be at a crossroads. But I'm really picking up this Queen of Swords energy strongly because it came in twice here with the Four of Swords. So if some of you guys are connected to an air sign, they could be in a place where they're almost healing themselves, or they're surrendering to their situation. They could be surrendering to a past situation that has something to do with a past person, possibly with the Four of Swords here. And I feel at the same time they're thinking of you, maybe about heading into this new connection with you. So yeah, if you guys are dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a, what's the other sign? Gosh, I can never think of the third sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Yeah, in the month of May, they could be in this space where they're really healing from their past cycle or karmic cycle that they're kind of wrapping up. And you guys are really kind of doing the same thing, but I feel like Pisces is in a space where you're really active at the same time. And you're seeing things move for you a lot quicker. You're seeing this momentum kind of pick up for you. The hotter that it gets outside, I really feel like the busier that Pisces will be, because it's something about this spring energy and the sun energy, or summertime, that's really causing things to pick up in your life, causing the momentum to become a lot quicker than it was maybe in the wintertime. All right. So whoever it is that you could be dealing with, if they are an air sign, I feel like their energy is a little bit more slower. They're really taking this time to heal, to relax, to understand some things that happened in the past. They could come off a little bit disconnected from you, or they could be in a space where they're a little bit more distant because they're handling some things on an internal level, is what I feel here. But with the Queen of Swords coming in twice here, I'm really picking up that air energy for some of you guys. Now, for other Pisces, this could also be an energy that you're taking on with the Queen of Swords, where you're in a space that you're kind of disconnected from everyone else. You're kind of like in this hermit energy. You have this tunnel vision when it comes down to your goals, when it comes down to what you're trying to build. And at the same time, a lot of Pisces are kind of just finding this alone time, or this hermit energy, as a place of peace and sanctuary, right? So if you're in this lockdown or quarantine energy, you're really using this time to spend more time with yourself, Pisces, is what I feel with the Four of Swords. It's a very peaceful time for you, especially if you don't have like any family members that are really going through um, with this pandemic. But yeah, you guys are really using this time to kind of get your mind in alignment, to build up, strategies when it comes down to your future, to put a lot of things into motion. You're rejuvenating your energy at the same time. And I feel like all of the extra energy that you have, you're using it for specific things. It's like, I'm not really picking up that you're wanting to be that bothered by outside influences with the Queen of Swords here. It's like you have your eyes set on a prize, you have your eyes set on something that you really desire and want, and you're really doing the work in order to get this at the same time. So, yeah, you guys could come off even like cold or distant or separated from everyone else because you really are focused right now. You have that tunnel vision energy, and this is the thing that's bringing you the most peace out of everything else. All right, so I'm feeling that message for the majority of Pisces here. You guys are coming off as the double Queen of Swords. And I think in one of my older readings, maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I was talking about how Pisces was really taking on the form of an air sign in recent times. You guys are thinking very logically. Your approach is very logical. You're strategic about your movements. Yeah, you're not really in this Pisces dream state or imagination. You're more so like, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, right? What's 1 + 1? It equals 2. And this is really helping you out, especially as a Pisces, because we know, right? I'm a Pisces. We can go very deeply into the illusion or into the dream or into the vision of what we want. But a lot of times it's harder for us to ground this energy, or to match it with logic. But right now, Pisces is thinking very, very logically. Everything is organized when it comes down to what you're trying to do. Very strategic movements. All right, so that's a good thing. Moving along, we have the Four of Wands energy with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there is some sort of partnership that's afoot here for Pisces. Yeah, some of you guys are coming into some sort of union, or you could be teaming up or partnering up with another person. And I'm really strongly feeling like this could be another water sign or another air sign. With the Ace of Wands being here, this is going to be a passionate connection. This could already be somebody that you have met and you're feeling this high level of connection and passion to them. You guys could have a high level of compatibility, a high level of sexual chemistry here. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's something here that is moving slow, right? So you're kind of having to be patient when it comes down to whoever it is that you're connected to, because something here is definitely moving slow, like you're waiting for it. You know intuitively that there is a connection here. You know that the potential for you to have a partnership with this individual is, high. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you're having to wait with the Seven of Pentacles. Things are not moving as fast as you would want them to move, is what I'm picking up. And like I said, it could be because whoever it is that you are dealing with is kind of like in their mind. They're working on a lot of internal healing from some sort of past connection or past scenario. Um, and they're just kind of like in this relaxation state where, they're focused on themselves, right? So it's kind of like two different Pisces that I'm speaking to here. Some people are really just focused on their own energy, um, and maybe not having their energy kind of connected to a different person here. But other Pisces, I'm feeling this sort of connection that's happening in May with a water or air sign, possibly, where, like I said, there is high potential for this potential, or no, sorry about that, Pisces. Like, I can't even talk today, but it's a high potential for this partnership to take place. But it's something here that's definitely moving slowly, like inching along. But intuitively, you feel that it's a lot of passion beneath this slow movement, beneath this kind of colder energy with the Queen of Swords energy here. There's like passion ready to erupt or ready to just kind of explode. But somebody here, and I really feel like it could be the other person, is like almost making sure that it doesn't just erupt like a volcano. They're making sure that it's kind of like chamber released, almost with the Seven of Pentacles, that is moving at a slower pace that maybe they feel comfortable with, or if this is you, Pisces, you're making things move at a slower pace that you feel more comfortable with. All right, so yeah, it's a lot of energies happening here, Pisces. Let's move into your futuristic energy and see what's going on. Over here, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Strength card, we have the King of Cups here, and then we have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, once again, we have the Two of Wands energy. So like I said, there is this crossroad energy that you could be at, Pisces, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. But with the Eight of Swords energy, somebody definitely feels like they're kind of stuck in their head or stuck with this decision that they're wanting to move closer to. With the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like they're juggling this decision, right? They're indecisive about it because they are stuck in their head. So if this is you, Pisces, you're really, trying to move through these thoughts, move through some of the feelings and emotions that you're feeling about maybe headed towards a certain individual or something that you're wanting to do personally, right? Maybe something you're wanting to build or create, or like I said in the beginning, a certain career path, but you're almost like 1 foot out and 1 foot in, juggling this energy. And if this is not you, this is somebody that's in your energy that's kind of trying to decide if they should move things along with you, or if they should kind of stay in this space of figuring things out for themselves. All right, so coming below that, we have the Strength card with the Empress card and the High Priestess. I like this High Priestess energy. But yeah, with the Strength card, some of you Pisces are really tapping into this internal strength that I really feel has been coming to the surface in later readings that I've been doing for Pisces, where you guys are really in the groove of your energy. You're really in this space of being at one with yourself in this deep connection, or really grounding your energy. Like I said, you're not really in the ethers or the astral realm like Pisces usually can easily be. You're in this space where you're bringing all of that powerful, raw, psychic energy, imaginative energy that you guys have, and you're bringing it into a container, into the material world. You're actually using this energy to do something, right? So whatever it is that you're kind of putting your hands to do in the month of May, you're bringing all of this strong Pisces energy into it. And it's almost like you're creating magic here with the Strength card, right? The magic that can tame a wild lion, right? This type of magic that is coming from the unseen realm, where people are kind of like, hey, wait a minute, how are you doing this, Pisces? How are you like forming or shaping your reality in this way? How are you being this successful in this field that you're working on? How are you moving so quickly through the phases of what it is that you're trying to build, right? And I really feel like it's because Pisces has really been working on, in the past few months, channeling this unseen energy that you guys are always tapped into the seen world, right? Which is why you're here with the Empress energy, right? Somebody who is very magnetic, attractive, beautiful, fertile, creative, spiritual, strong. This is a ruler right here. And you're definitely taking your power back, right? And walking in your authority. I've been picking this up for Pisces for maybe the last 3 months. You guys have really been in this really balanced energy. You're at your center point of gravity. You are really in tune with the present moment. You're in tune with what you want, what you're going after, and it's just coming in. Like with this Empress energy, you're attracting all of these new manifestations into your world. And in the month of May, it's not slowing down. It's continuing to pick up more and more momentum. You're continuing to move more and more into this Empress energy. And it's because of the High Priestess energy. You're intuitively, right, in touch with these unseen abilities that you have, but they're not a mystery or a secret to you anymore, right? They're not as elusive as they once were in the past. And I really feel like this could be because of certain astrological movements of the planets. But it's like now you guys are on the light side of the moon, right? Pisces almost really attracts to the moon energy. And I'm really picking up that the light of the moon is really revealing a lot to you, Pisces. You guys could definitely be tapping into a lot of these mysteries about yourself during nighttime. Some of you guys who stay up at nighttime or are night owls, you're really picking up new downloads and streams of consciousness with this High Priestess energy. But not only are they coming in, it's like you are automatically applying them with the Empress energy into the material world. So this is kind of giving you a one-up when it comes down to whatever it is that you're doing. And like I said, when it comes down to this competition or this conflict that I saw that could be coming in and arising in the month of May, it's like you are one step ahead of your competition. You're one step ahead of all of these other people that could be wanting to do maybe the same thing that you're doing. If you have heavy competition in the month of May, because you're in tune with this unseen energy, with the secrets of the universe, right? The secrets of the deep. This is why Pisces is the fish, right? We dive deeper than any other zodiac sign here. And this is really empowering you, because not only are you swimming very deeply in these waters, but like I said, you're coming back up to the surface and applying it in the material world. So yeah, you're really getting a chance to see in May some of this raw strength and power that you have, this authority that you have over your environment to attract, to manifest, right? To work your magic, to kind of like sprinkle your pixie dust on your environment and watch things grow. So I'm loving that energy, Pisces. Below that, we have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Hermit energy. So this is very, very similar to the last reading that I did with Pisces, when I was talking about some sort of power couple here, or some sort of very strong attraction. And I really feel like this is the same person that I've been talking about at the beginning of your reading, whether it's a water sign or an air sign or any other sign. this is really someone that's coming in and mirroring your energy, Pisces. No matter what gender you are, if you're taking on the King of Cups or Queen of Cups energy, it's like this other person is almost like the opposite of your energy, right? The yang to your yin, or the yin to your yang, and it's like there is a match here. But with the Hermit energy, it's almost like I keep saying it's something that's under wraps. It's something that's moving a little bit slower. It's something that's being contained in some sort of way. This very strong attraction, this very strong bond that you're having with another person, um, is in the Hermit phase. Like, it's hidden to you, or it's hidden to the other person, or both of you guys know about it but not really speaking on it. So it is progressing, is what I'm definitely picking up with the Seven of Pentacles. But it's almost like it's slow with the Hermit mode. And I don't know, for some reason I'm kind of liking the dynamic of what I'm feeling at the same time, though. It's almost like it's secret, right? It's like you know about it, the other person knows about it, but it's like it just hasn't went full force yet. And it possibly could have a lot to do with this energy that the whole world is in, right? Everybody is on lockdown, everybody's in quarantine, so you guys really haven't gotten the chance to really explore, or to, for some of you guys, even meet with the Hermit energy, because it's like you guys are on lockdown. So it's a lot of patience that's being involved here with the Seven of Pentacles for you Pisces that I'm talking about with this connection. But at the same time, it's like this is just a match. Like, look how the King of Cups is with this Queen of Cups. It's like, right? Definitely could be two water signs, or somebody who has heavy water placements in their sign. But whoever this is, it's like they are just mirroring you. They're in the same energy as you are. You guys are very similar to where you are at in your life specifically, or what you guys are wanting to focus on a personal level. And this is why there's this unspoken bond that's here between you two, with the Hermit energy. But it's almost like it hasn't lifted off yet. It's still in development. It's still under wraps. It's still almost like secret when it comes down to the level of passion that really is here. And this could have a lot to do with divine timing, because the Hermit energy here is a major arcana. So it's almost like the universe is watching over this connection and making sure that maybe it doesn't move too quickly. Because I'm picking up a lot of passion here. So this is something that I feel that the universe is almost keeping tempered right now. Because if it were able to just explode right now in this moment, it could probably be more detrimental to other parts of your life, Pisces, that you're really very focused on. And this other person too is what I'm feeling. All right, so yeah, that's happening. The Nine of Swords is below that, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So yeah, with the Knight of Swords, there is possibly a little bit of anxiety here, a little bit of worry that's here. With the Knight of Pentacles, about something that's kind of taking its time and moving slower. This could be possibly talking about this same individual that I've been speaking on. Like I said, it's been baby steps when it comes down to the development of whatever this is. And then we have the Six of Swords energy. And to be honest, this card kind of threw me off, because I haven't seen this card yet in this deck, and it's almost like the meaning of the Six of Swords is just out of my mind right now. So I may just have to intuitively read this for you guys. But no, I want to get this message out clearly for you. I feel like this is important. So let me pause 1 second and look up the meaning of the Six of Swords. 1 sec. This rarely happens, Pisces. 1 sec. Okay, Pisces, I am back. Sorry about that pause. Yeah, the Six of Swords threw me off in this card, because I'm so used to seeing the Six of Swords in my other decks that I have, and this is a newer deck. So yeah, that kind of changes the interpretation of this message, with the Nine of Swords being here and the Knight of Pentacles. This could possibly be something or someone that you have kind of moved away from with the Six of Swords here, that you kind of have walked away from. This to me is really connecting to this energy here that you have kind of closed out of your life and wrapped up an older cycle. Could have been an older connection for a lot of you Pisces. It possibly could have been with an earth sign with the Knight of Pentacles. But whatever this was that you kind of walked away from, I feel like this person or people could really be like losing sleep over you walking away, could be very stressed out about this, and this possibly definitely could be an earth sign with the Knight of Pentacles here. This person, I really feel like wants to still offer you something, or wants to come in and kind of make things right with you, but I'm picking up a lot of Pisces have already ended or closed out that chapter of their life, and have totally moved on with other things in their world, even maybe moving on to this newer connection that I'm seeing. But there's somebody still within your energy that it feels like is part of your past that, you know, still wants to have a connection with you, still wants to be close to you. They kind of regret that you walked away or you moved on with your life. So they're kind of experiencing a lot of anxiety, or experiencing a lot of stress or worry about, you know, if they are still able to have something with you or not. Okay, so let me go into your fairy card and then we can wrap up your reading. Sorry if this reading was kind of all over the place, Pisces. I've been doing a lot of readings lately, so one sec, Pisces. Okay, so your fairy card, you guys have the King of Autumn. It says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. All right, so I feel like this is definitely the energy that you guys are taking on. All right, you're very assertive coming in the month of May. This comes off of the back of April. You guys were definitely still in this energy. Crowning your reading, you had the Ace of Wands, so you're still asserting yourself, like I was talking about with that Empress energy. The Strength card, you're asserting this hidden, you know, mystical psychic energy that the Pisces has into the material world. And this is why a lot that you're doing right now, Pisces, is really flourishing, or why you're attracting so many great opportunities for success, because you're in this space, right, with the King of Autumn. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. It's like you're coloring your world with all of these gifts that you have and sharing, you know, with the world, Pisces. So yeah, everything is definitely going your way. Even if you experience some speed bumps along the way, you're definitely still headed towards this place that you envision for your future. All right, Pisces, so I'm wrapping it up right there. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. I will see you guys in mid-month May, and I'll have another reading for you, all right? Later.